Our people are also really complaining, and I'm very annoyed with our county government. Is that over the past 3 years period, Nakuru County government allocated a cumulative over 2 billion to disaster management annual allocation. Fiscal year allocation 2022 to 2023, it was 879,680,141 million. 2023 to 2024, it was 705,855,974 million. This year, 2024 to 2025, it is 885,235,109 million Kenya shillings. The disaster money is meant for disaster management and humanitarian assistance, humanitarian response during floods, fires, droughts, and accidents. We cannot have people living in waters who are Kyoto residents, and I think is an issue that has been there now for over 6 months, and yet we have money allocated for disaster management for this 2024-2025, 855,235,109 million, and our people continue living in waters. And the sad part is that our governor came to visit these residents last week, Friday, and she came there at about 6:30 p.m. for the first time. She came there about 6:30 p.m. She had put those people from morning, 9 o'clock, to wait for her. And there was a crowd of like 5,000 people waiting for her. And what she came to give them, out of the 235,109 million, was 250 shillings per person. If you multiply the 250 shillings per person, multiply by the 5,000 people, it was slightly above 1 million shillings. These people didn't need handouts. They needed money that has been allocated for them by the county government to the disaster money to manage their disaster, which is water has risen up from Lake Naivasha, and their houses have been submerged by water, and they are living in a very big disaster where even the children and the women, everybody there is living in water, and they are stepping even on raw sewage, where it's expected that the county government would come very fast and rescue our people using the disaster budgeted money, which is about 885,235,109 million, where we've not had any major disaster in Nakuru County, apart from the one now we know about, the Kyoto. So these people, what they needed was just to be reallocated and to be ensured that they are taken to safer grounds. And maybe the allocation money would have been only 100,000 shillings. You multiply 100,000 shillings per person and multiply by 5,000 people, still could have remained with a lot of money out of the 885. So what we are asking is on how she can come back quickly and arrest the situation and ensure that she uses the money, because people are not waiting for handouts. All what they want is their government. They allocated the budgets for disaster to ensure that they can remove them from where they are living in the waters and put them in a safer grounds. Being the governor of Nakuru County, it's just a phone call to call the president in case she needs any assistant to be assisted. Because if you look at that land where we keep on talking of the Kihoto, which is a slum anyway, because of the way people have built close to each other. It is just like a slum. If you look at that area, it was for the founder members were 32, and they each owned about 22 acres. So if you multiply those 22 acres, it's about 600 acres. So 600 acres, Nakuru County is rich with a lot of land, public land, where they can even get that land and compensate these people, these members. From there is a petition from the parliament that had suggested that these people of Kihoto, because they keep on, the water keeps on coming, going. So they had proposed that people should be reallocated and compensated so that that land now can stay free. So that's what I think now we are asking. Governor is a very powerful person. She just needs to make a phone call to the president. And even when the president came around here, I remember the president was around here, I didn't see Her Excellency, our governor, talking about the Kihoto issue. I remember we went to Molo. There's a very big slums there. The national government is working hard on how they are going to remove people from slums to their affordable housing. So the Kihoto should fall under the same category of people that should be removed and maybe benefit out of the affordable housing. I promise my people of Nakuru County, or of the Kihoto, but by next week I'm going to present a petition at the Senate on accountability of disaster preparedness and mitigation fund in Nakuru County, which is headed by Her Excellency Susan Kihika. Thank you.